Good evening, everyone. Well, God, I'm out of touch. I don't know what to say. It feels like ages since I've had a stream. Right, yeah. First of all, I hope you all had a good Christmas or the best you could, and a happy New Year. I didn't get up too much last night. Just had a few drinks and watched the thing on the telly. That was about it, really. So just yeah. I'm back today with Terminator. And yeah, I'm going to introduce my guests I've got with me. It's so strange. So I've got Adrian.
Hi, Horlicks. Yes, and a nice New Year. Yes, you starting the year off. Hopefully, get a good show on tonight.
Yes. Yeah, looking forward to getting building again. And I've also got Mark to help me.
So yeah, thank you, Horlicks. Happy New Year to everybody. Hope you all had a great New Year and Christmas. And I'm looking forward to some normality.
Yeah, that's it. It'd be nice to get back to the normal schedules, and yeah, I think it's just I don't know. It feels like a long time since I've streamed. Yeah, well, it has, because obviously I couldn't join Penny's Partwork show on Wednesday because I had an absolute meltdown. The computer just decided to pack up, was not working properly. I was getting errors, exceptions, all sorts was going on, and the printer wasn't printing properly, and yeah, it was completely. I don't know what was wrong with it, so I had to reinstall Windows completely. So yeah, I did all that, and then Windows 10 is a bit of a pain because I told it to write the operating system to the drive I selected, which is normal, and it decided to put a partition on a completely different drive in my computer that houses all my photos and everything. So then I tried to move the partition and something happened and it wiped the whole thing. I was like, no. So I had to spend quite a bit of money on some recovery software to try and get back all the photos that were on there. But it's all sorted. It's done. So I'm back up and running again. So hopefully we shouldn't have any technical problems for a while.
Fingers crossed. Come on, it is us though. We have every technical problem going known to man.
Yeah, that's it. So, but no. So yeah. Anyway, happy New Year, everyone, and yeah, let's hope this year's a better year. Hopefully from March. We'll see. No one knows.
See what happens.
So. Let's go through some comments then.
Okay, so first comment goes to P40F20. Hi all.
Hello P40F20.
Hi P40F20.
We've got Yorkshire Crafter. Hello everyone. Hi dear.
Hello.
Hi Julie.
We've got Mike Tedstone. He must have ran with the dog again tonight. Hi all.
Hi Mike.
We'll make a part out of him. We've got Geordie Dave. Hi everyone. Happy New Year.
Hi Geordie.
Hi Geordie Dave.
We've got Verwayne. Hi all. Happy New Year.
Hello. Happy New Year to you.
Hi Verwayne.
And we've got Dave Mack. Hi guys. Happy New Year.
Hi Dave.
Hi Dave.
I'll just say hello to everybody in the chat.
Everyone. Yeah, that's it. Yeah. Okay. So. Yeah, we're going to start with 81 of Terminator. As you would have noticed, I've put a question mark because I don't know how I'm going to get done. Probably not many because I haven't got that many to catch up on at the moment. I've got a few, but I don't want to do it all too quickly and not have anything at all because then you'll be without a Terminator for so long. So, yeah, we'll see how it goes. I'll probably do 2, maybe 3, and then so it should be quite a short stream tonight.
Yeah.
But he's back in the new year and all that. So yeah.
Just had a comment from Mike Tedstone. No walk tonight. Dog refuses to go out as soon as she hears fireworks go off.
Yeah,
my dog's the opposite. He wants to get out there and enjoy them.
Yeah, some dogs love them, but yeah, most don't. But it was like last night. I mean, I didn't end up coming on because I had a bit too much to drink, and yeah, the fireworks went off out the front of the house, and we all ran. Well, I nearly fell over, but we ran to the door to see what was going on. There was just some people letting them off in the alleyway, not in a garden. They just set them up, and so yeah. Not ideal.
And we've got Matthew Boreham says, Happy New Year, all.
Happy New Year. I also noticed as well the name badges and chat things changed.
Yeah, in the brand now, you've got in the theme, there's now an option for bubble mode. And if you choose that, the chat looks differently on screen. And I love it.
Yeah, it's quite refreshing, isn't it?
Yeah, so all our names are like in a bubble, and yeah, if you hit the comments, it comes up like that now.
Yeah.
So, which is quite nice.
No, I like that.
So, yeah.
Right then, so I've got issue 81. I've got my screw mods, because I think we're going to need them. I've got some thread lock. And it's gone white because my new glue seems to have leaked everywhere.
Well, like Gorilla Glue?
Yeah. The brush on one, it was on its side in the drawer and it's leaked. It's all leaked out.
Oh no!
But it still loads in there and it's all right, but not very good.
Yeah. Okay. So issue 81 is components for the forearm and third finger of the left hand. We construct the third finger of the left hand and attach 2 shafts to the left forearm assembly. Okay. Right.
I've got a new light as well, so I'm hoping we're going to get some nice light. So you'll have to let me know if it's too bright, too dim. Well, not too dim because that's as bright as it goes, but I think it should be all right once we get this stuff out of shiny packaging. Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, Horlicks. So, parts check is, part 1 is left forearm shaft times 2.
Right, okay, that's these 2 pieces here, I believe. If I can get that. 1 and 2.
Yeah.
Okay, and they're plastic.
Part 2 is left forearm shaft connector times 2.
Okay, one has escaped into there, and one's there, but we're not going to need these, are we? Or are
we? Yes, we are.
Oh, we are. Sorry, yeah, that's for them. Yeah.
Yeah.
For them.
Okay. So part 3 is 3 km 2 times 16mm screws, 1 spare.
So unorganised. I need to get the Terminator screws out. KM 216. I don't need to make a label because I just need to adjust this light because it's a bit.
I made a label for everybody at Christmas. I loved it.
Well, yeah, I ended up doing that actually. KM 216. I've already got a label for that, so I'll just grab one of them out and whack it straight in there. Which leaves us 2. Okay.
Okay. Part 4 is left hand fingertip.
That's in this bag.
Do you want me to read out the rest of the parts because it's parts that you won't be using?
No, it's fine. So we've got a fingertip, and then all of these pins and finger stuff.
Yeah.
Obviously, as those that have been following me previously, I've got the modification, so I'm going to be using brass inserts and screws instead of these. I'm going to put. I have kept these just in case in this little box, so I'm going to just put them in with the rest of them.
Got mine in a Ziploc bag.
Okay.
Okay, so you should have part 5, which is left-hand finger part that you'll need.
Okay.
Because I mean 6, 7, and 8 is just basically left-hand finger part, left-hand finger part, left-hand finger part.
Right.
Okay, so step 1 then is lay out the finger parts in the order they will be assembled as shown.
Okay, so
You can do that instruction, but the next few ones we don't need to do till step 5.
okay.
Okay. And basically, it's just go with the model mods, Horlicks.
Yeah. Okay, so we need to. Oh God, I'm so unorganised. I'm so sorry. I forgot I'm going to need 2 of these. Oh, they're already on there from last time.
Yeah.
Cool. So I'm going to get some thread lock. And pour some into this pot. And then we're going to take a screw and a brass insert. Oh, I must say as well, I completely forgot. I may have to disappear for a few seconds at some point.
Okay.
Because I've ordered same-day delivery from Argos, and they're saying they're going to deliver up to like 11 o'clock tonight. So if the door goes, I'm going to have to just run and grab that.
Okay, no problem, Horlicks. So I'll just read out the chat while you're doing this, Horlicks. Matthew Borum says next weekend might order Spitfires issue 6 to 10. We've got Geordie Dave, preferred the other chat bubble in my opinion. Fleetwood J, hi all, hope everyone is okay.
Hi Fleetwood.
Fleetwood J says, Happy New Year to all, good luck with your build, Horlicks.
Thank you very much.
Hi, Fleetwood.
Hi, Fleetwood. And Matthew Bourne says, lockdown lifting middle of January, so I've heard. I can't see that happening, really. But because I live in Yorkshire, we're in Tier 3. So we've escaped the Tier 4.
Yeah. Okay, so I've put that screw in with the brass insert. Then it's going to be 2 washers. And then we're going to put the other part on. And then we're going to screw another screw in the top there. Nope. I knew it was going to happen. These screws aren't very magnetic for some reason.
Yeah, I'd wipe that thread lock off your Mac, Horlicks, straight away. Yeah.
Okay, and then I'm just going to tighten that up from both sides. Okay, and that's it. That's that first one done. That's basically what we have to do. And then it's just rinse and repeat. Right, so just making sure these are going the right way. And you have to be so careful with these grass inserts because I've actually destroyed about 3. So I'm hoping I've got enough to finish this.
You should have, but if you don't, Horlicks, I've got some spare.
Thank you. Yeah, because if you tighten them up too much, they just literally rip. And then there's nothing you can do with them. Okay.
Oh, hang on. Penny's Pit Stop says I might have some spare also. So you sorted.
Oh, lovely. Thank you. I should
Hi,
be
Penny.
all right. I mean, how many more? We've done. Right, so look, we've done 2 fingers already. This is the 3rd. So we're going to have the other one. So that I need another 3. And then, yeah.
4 to attach it.
All right, so yeah. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Then that leaves me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 to do one more finger, I'm guessing.
Which is the thumb.
Yeah. So I should have plenty.
Yeah. Oh, bless Penny. She says, we all look out for you.
Yeah. Thank you.
Well, it's like Penny was saying something earlier about fixing a camera to a wall and stuff, and I was like trying to find something, saying, Penny, I think I might have the solution for you there.
Well, yeah, it's like my camera mount. It was really funny. When we were doing the Routemaster bus, my last build, I was struggling to show you something, and I was like, oh, I need my camera to have a swivel thing on it. And then within seconds, I had this message from Adrian with a link to a ball joint for the camera, which is what I'm using now, and it's absolutely brilliant. I've got a spare one, and it's here. And it's really simple. I didn't even know they existed. But it's basically, you attach that onto your camera mount, and then your camera goes on there, and then you've got yourself a ball joint.
Yeah, I'm going to get one myself.
So, and you can have it at any different angle you want. And so I was like, so yeah, thanks, Adrian, for the recommendation. And
That's okay.
but yeah, it's just, it's amazing. So, wow. So yeah, it's all good. But I like this camera. I watch some people's YouTube videos. Their pictures are absolutely crisp. And it's just like, this one is quite crisp, but it's not like some of the videos I've seen. And I think one YouTuber swears by the Brio camera. But the problem with that one is it's like nearly £250.
Yeah, I mean, I've upgraded my cameras to this what you and Penny use, but it can be a lot of money in cameras, and if your channel's not making any money, then there's no point until it does, really.
Yeah.
So Penny's Pit Stop says, yeah, Adrian showed me that ball joint, and it's actually brilliant. You would have seen it in action if you had have been there Wednesday.
Don't. I would rather have been streaming than trying to recover data and reinstall Windows. And the problem with it is I've got loads of hard drives, and each drive's got something different on it. So it's easy for me to install Windows because I haven't got to save and back up files normally. But you've still got to install all the programs, and that takes time.
Right, moving on to step 5 then. So use a cocktail stick to apply a little super glue to the peg on part 5. Fit part 4 onto the peg and allow the glue to dry.
Right, I'm going to use my brush on glue that leaked everywhere, if it's still all right.
Right. Penny says, Happy New Year, Matthew, Borum, and everyone else watching today. And I'm not going to read the other 2 comments out from Matthew Borum because it's not very relevant to the show. And I know you like to have relevance for the show, Horlicks.
Yeah, I think we can do... don't mind doing sort of non-relevant stuff, but maybe we'll wait till the end of the build and then we can maybe go through or whatever.
Yeah.
Right. So that's that done.
Okay. Step 6 then is take the forearm assembly from issue 80 and one of the shafts, part 1, identify the hole in the joint where the shaft will fit next to the shaft fitted in the previous issue.
Okay, so that is this. And then it looks like we're going into these are both the same, aren't they?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh.
You might find it's the opposite one to your finger.
This one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so you've identified that. So step 7, from the other side of the joint, fit the shaft connector through the hole and into the hole in the end of the shaft.
Okay, so as we decided before, I think it's best if I put the screw. I'm guessing we're going to use one of these.
No, it's best with these ones. Actually, put that little shaft into the plastic piece, then put the screw in.
Oh, right, yeah.
It's the other pistons bases.
Mm.
When you do the large pistons, it's basically when you've got a larger hole to go through the screw with.
Okay.
Yeah. So step 8 is fit a KM 2x 60mm screw into the connector and through to the hole in the end of the shaft. Tighten the screw fully.
That's a really long screw, isn't it?
It is.
Yeah.
Trouble is, though, there's even a fix now for this.
There we go. So that's like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, step 9 is repeat step 6, 7, and 8 to fit the second shaft on the other side of the joint as shown. The shaft connectors fit loosely at this stage and can move back and forth through the holes in the joint.
Oh, I've done that wrong.
Yeah. Johnny Dave comments, that's nice, Matthew. It's best if you keep the chat relevant to build. Why have you done it wrong, Horlicks?
I've put it, I had it in the top hole rather than the one either side.
Right.
I think I did have it right when we were talking about it. And then...
It's the time you've had off, Horlicks. You're not part work ready.
No, I'm messing it up. What's going on? Right.
And now we're going to get a comment from Penny saying, Horlicks make a mistake. I thought I'd never see the day.
No, it's in the right hole now. When we were chatting, I ended up putting this one in the top one. So
right,
it's all good. I realised what I did. I fixed it. So now we're going to do the opposite side.
And guess what? Penny's put Horlicks make a mistake. Thought I'd never see the day.
No, I've made a few mistakes.
Oh dear, I was taking a drink when that comment came up.
We're all human. Okay, so I've got my wobbly bits on.
Yeah, brilliant. And that is stage complete, Horlicks. 2 more shafts have been added to the forearm and another finger has been assembled.
Oh, there we go. There's the finger. And that.
Okay, right, so we'll move on to 82 then.
I'm going to move this out of the way.
Yeah. Geordie Day says, LOL Penny, and Penny said, not a direct quote from Mark, honest. You know what? I could just see Penny saying, you know what? I'm going to put that.
Yeah.
Okay, so 82 is components for the upper left arm, forearm, and left hand. And we attach the third finger to the hand, and after assembling, further connective elements join the upper left arm with forearm.
Okay. So, got my parts ready. So,
right, so part 1 is left forearm cover.
there we go, and that's plastic.
Yeah. Part 2 is left forearm shaft.
Again, plastic.
Yeah. Okay. Part 3 is joint center part.
Yep, that is here.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's got a little bit of thing on it, hasn't it, from the casting?
yeah.
Yeah.
Right, to remove that. Okay.
That's the first time I've come across that happening.
It's lucky. I've got a lucky issue.
Okay, so part 4 is left forearm shaft connector.
There we go.
Yeah. Part 5 is 2 km 2 times 16mm screws, 1 spare.
Let me just get them out. Right, 216, 1 spare. So we had one of them in the last issue. So yeah, one of them.
Okay, part 6 is 2 PM 3 times 12mm screws, 1 spare.
Oh. Great news. My order is approximately 1 minute away. Right, okay.
Okay, part 7 is M3 washer, 1 spare.
Oh, I can hear a van outside, so I might have to just disappear for a second.
That's no problem, Horlicks.
That was less than a minute.
Yeah.
Right, 1 spare washer. That's gone in there, so we've got another washer.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. And the next bit is the finger part, but we're not needing them, so I won't read it out.
Right, thank you. So that can go in there. Right, I think
you want to go check if it is your delivery, Horlicks?
Yeah, it is. It is.
We'll
If you
start
can
building.
just cover the chat or something for a minute.
Yeah. We've just got one bit of chat, which is Matthew Borum. There's an interesting article on page 8, Spitfire issue 26. And Penny's Pit Stop. I'm sure Mark and Adrian can entertain us in your absence. Let me entertain you.
Yeah, very good.
The question is, what has Horlicks ordered from Argos?
What?
That's a good question.
Should we put it out there to the audience to try and guess what Horlicks has ordered?
You'll never get.
So,
What?
right, in chat, guess what all the Horlicks has ordered?
Right.
Penny says, Mark, your singing isn't a patch on. Dave says, no. Okay, Horlicks. So step 1 then is take the hand assembly from issue 80 and the third finger from issue 81. Identify the fixing point on the finger.
Okay.
Okay, and it's just the model mod thing again. Apart from you don't need the 2 washers. Penny says, I think what he has ordered is too rude to show us on stream.
What, from Argos? They don't sell rude things.
Mike Tedstone says caramel wafers.
No, I got a nice supply of them for Christmas.
And Mike Tedstone, oops, sorry, caps lock on. It's fine, Mike. I'm going to say Argos doesn't sell rude things. Mike Tedstone says, or batteries for Penny. And Penny says, a pogo stick.
A pogo stick? Can you see me going up and down on one of them?
Only if you're drunk, Horlicks.
I couldn't. I tried a pogo stick and nearly broke my neck.
Penny! Penny says nothing is rude until you abuse them.
Right, so that's it. I'm not going to do that too tight because this happened after the last stream. I had the other hand, which I've actually got here, and I might actually do this while we're here. My finger fell off. This completely snapped across there. And I've had to super glue all that on. So I think I've got away with it. So while I've got these screws out, I'm going to attempt to re-screw or refit that.
Adrian, are you on it? No, I meant by the damaged part.
What image? No.
No, I mentioned it, but I think it'll be all right.
Okay.
Because I've glued it about 3 times and let it dry.
Yeah.
Except I can't get this won't go through now.
Penny says, oh no, the finger fell off. It's the middle one too, which is the most used finger.
I think it's all right. I'm just gonna. Sorry to go off the subject a bit. While this was here.
She says, "Well, it's on my Terminator. If not Horlicks, JB Weld."
Right.
I think that's it, correct, isn't it, Penny? JB Weld. It's like an epoxy, but really good stuff.
Thing is, where I've like, put so much, I've thickened it all up with glue. I just need to
It's fine.
make that hole a bit bigger for that brass insert.
Or you should actually, when you're done, when you glue it, probably should glue that insert in place.
Well, that's a good idea, Adrian. Why didn't I think of that? God.
Penny says, Horlicks, don't glue on it. Let's work on a solution. Penny says, yeah, JD Weld is awesome. And Penny said, marine weld for metal. Penny said, Horlicks, I have brass rods. Do you want to stop and we'll work on a mod stroke fix?
I think this should be okay, Penny. I really think I've glued the plastic. It's just because I put so much glue around it to make sure it wasn't going to come off. As long as this insert goes in, I think like it has now. I think we'll be good because I'm not going to be twisting these fingers around left, right, and centre. I don't actually know how it happened. I think it might have just got caught without me realising, obviously. So.
Okay, Matthew Barnes says, I need to order some Loctite super glue from WH Mason Cancel Leg Swing. Penny says, I guess not because you're too impatient, smiley face. And then Penny also says, okay, fair enough.
Right, there we go, it's fine. Can't really, you can tell a bit, but...
You could touch that up with a little bit of paint, I suppose.
Because the thing is, I was a bit worried about having to replace this because it means I'm doing these ball joints, I'm doing a load of this, and then you've got these springs we glued on. Yeah. So, but no, that should be all right if I'm just really careful with that.
All right, Penny's also said, okay, good job, Horlicks.
Right then, so back to task in hand.
Literally.
Okay.
Okay, so step 4 is take the lower arm assembly from issue 821 and identify the fixing point for the left forearm shaft. As indicated, have the shaft connector ready.
Okay, so that's bit.
There's only one hole left anyway, so...
And there's one hole left, so that is going to go in there.
Yeah, so step 5, fit the shaft connector through the arm joint and into the hole in the end of the shaft.
Like so.
Okay. Step 6, take a KM 2x60mm screw and fit it into the connector and through into the shaft. Tighten fully, as with the other shafts, the connector can move around.
It wants to stop there.
Okay. Right, step 7 then. Take the upper arm assembly from issue 79. Check the fit of the joint centre part in the elbow joint arrow. Apply a little super glue to the 4 studs on the back of the washers. Of the washer, sorry.
Actually, to be honest, you can actually fit the next piece on. You don't really need to glue it on. By the time you put the screw on, screw it together, it's going to hold it in place anyway.
Yeah, I suppose it's in case you take it apart, ever. I'm not that I would, but I think just for
Your camera's gone very blurry. Oh no, it's sorted out now.
I think they said to glue it each time because it was basically. It depends when they're going to do the next stage to like keep it in place.
Yeah. Good. Yeah, it probably is.
So if you do take it apart, then it might fall off. So.
Then step 8 is fit the joint centre part into the joint as shown.
There we go.
Okay. Right, so step 9 then is take the lower arm assembly and the lower arm cover, part 1. Note the rib on the inside of part 1, which needs to be aligned with the notches on parts 80-1 and 80-2 arrow.
Okay, so I can see that there's a groove in there.
Yeah.
And then it's going to correspond with that in there. So we know that's going to go like that.
So, yeah, that's step 10. Fit part 1 over the joint so that the rib fits into the notches. Okay. Step 11 is the next step is to attach the lower arm to the upper arm. Note the orientation of the two assemblies. Fit the peg on the base of the upper arm into the hole in part 1.
Okay, so it looks like this has got to go in like so.
Other way.
Is it the other way?
Well,
yeah.
It doesn't matter. Once you put the screw in, you can twist the arm.
Oh, of course.
Yeah. But if you wanted to be correct, it was the other way.
Because it's confusing, because step 11 shows that.
Yeah. And then
step to 12, and then it shows that.
Yeah. Nuts. Okay, so step 12 is fit an M3 washer onto a PM 3x12mm screw. Turn the arm assembly over, holding the parts together so you can fit the PM 3x12mm screw into the screw hole in the centre of the joint part.
Right, so I'm going to have to pull some of this apart.
Penny says, always remember there's no such thing as a mistake, it's a feature.
Yeah.
And also Penny says, you and the Terminator go hand in hand, LOL. Matthew Bourne says, my next Spitfire delivery 35 to 38.
Yeah, that works nicely.
Okay. And that is now, step 13 is tighten the screw so that the parts of the arm are all held together. And then that is stage complete. Another finger has been fitted to the left hand and the upper and lower left arm have been joined together at the elbow.
Lovely.
Okay. Right. 83.
83. So let me just move this out of the way.
Okay, so 83 is we assemble the left forefinger, build an additional finger, connect it to the left hand and attach 3 ball joints to the wrist.
Oh, cool. Okay, so let's oh, this is interesting. Right. I am sure these balls were on a sprue before. Am I right or am I wrong?
No.
I'm sure they were on a sprue.
The ball joint you think is on a sprue is the ankles.
Ah,
joint.
okay. All right. Not that it matters. I just thought, oh. Okay, so 1.
1 is left wrist ball joint times 3.
And there's 3 of those. Yep.
Yeah. Part 2 is 4-finger part.
Okay, 2 is this one here.
Yeah. Part 3 is 4-finger part. I love it when they do this. Yeah. Part 4 is 4-finger part.
And is 5 a 4-finger part?
Part 5 is 4-finger part.
Okay.
Part 6 is 4-finger tip.
Yep.
Okay. Part 7, part 8, part 9. Part 8. Part 9 we don't need. Part 10 we don't need. Part 11 we don't need. Part 12 we do need, which is 4 KB 2x6mm screws, 1 spare.
Okay, so there is 4 of them. KB.
KB 2x6.
2 times. Right, okay. I will put them away in my little pot. I've got 1 of them. And then I shall put all these little bits away. Right.
Okay, so step 1 is lay out the finger parts in the order they will be assembled as shown. And then step 2 will be the model mods fix. And we will resume again at step 7.
Okay, so let's get fingering. So
Did you just say let's get fingering?
yeah, the fingers. So we've got this one. Yeah, that one. Then we've
The
got
longest. Yeah, that's correct.
smaller
Then
one.
that one, yeah.
And that one. Right.
Yeah.
So more thread lock. And yeah, just a case of working through again with these.
Yeah.
The trouble is I can't get these out now.
Yeah.
I need to get some.
I'm just looking ahead at the instructions, Horlicks, and if we go up to issue 85, we complete 85, that's the arm finished with.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I could do.
Yeah, then that's all the fingers, thumbs, and the arm done. Because next you start to work on the hip and the leg.
Okay. Ooh. Who's eating a caramel wafer?
I'm not eating a caramel wafer, I'm eating a muesli bar.
Ah,
Just had to take some tablets and then I have a problem with them sticking in the back of my throat, not swallowing properly. So
yeah.
I have to eat something for them to go down. But I have got a caramel wafer on standby.
Yeah, I've got some. I might have to have one in a bit.
You can never not have too many caramel wafers.
Okay, so that's that one. This is oh, just dropped a screw. Oh.
I think Penny needs a drawer just for caramel wafers in her desk.
She's got a secret drawer, isn't she? Or does she need
Yeah.
another one?
But I think she needs another one just for caramel wafers.
There you go then. You're gonna need to get another secret drawer, Penny.
Hang on, Penny's put, I can have too many caramel wafers as I can only fit 3 packets in my drawer. And then she says, I already have a drawer.
Oh. Has your new landlady found your secret stash yet? Mind you, knowing you were probably so excited to tell everyone about your secret drawer that you told her. So
Penny says I have 6 secret drawers.
Oh.
Hang on, no. Sorry, 6 sets of secret drawers, making 18 secret drawers.
God.
That's 16 drawers for caramel wafers.
Well, yeah. And if you can get 3 packets in each drawer.
Penny says, I haven't actually told her about the contents of my secret drawers.
Oh, that's good.
Well, the answer to that is her landlady to watch her lives back, and then she'll find out about the secret drawers.
Okay, so this is the last screw going in. Just going to tighten them right up. There we go. So that's another finger.
Right, so step 7 is apply a little super glue to the peg on the end of part 2. Fix the fingertip in place on the peg. Actually, I was quite glad when I'd done all the fingers.
Oh, that glue makes my eyes sting.
I prefer the range glue. You don't get a smell of it.
Yeah, I have got some, but I just haven't used it yet. I just thought there's no point in. I've got so much glue. I thought I might as well use up what I've got first. Otherwise, I'm going to have all these like glue things. So I've got that one.
Yeah.
And that one. And that one. I've got another bottle of gel because I keep forgetting I've bought it. Plus, I've got this one. Plus, I've got another one on the go. So, I think I've got glue for the rest of my modelling life, to be honest. Right.
Okay, so step 8 is take the hand assembly from the previous issue, identify the fixing point on the hand for the end of the finger assembled in the previous steps.
Okay. So that's going to go on there.
Yeah, and it's just, again, the model mods thing till we rejoin at step 11. And Penny's saying, well, that's the thing, it's clickbait. If she watches my live, she will discover my secret drawers and she can have rent money. No watch equals no rent money.
Okay, so that is
Yeah, in place.
and this one has already come loose. This was from the other week though. So this
I think what I'm going to do with mine is get it into its position and then just screw them finger joints down tight as they will go.
Yeah.
I think that's the best option.
So there we go.
Okay.
That's some of the hand.
Right.
Everything is in hand, so we're good.
Okay, so step 11 is identify 3 holes in the base of the hand where the 3 ball joints will fit.
Yeah. So 1, 2, 3.
Yeah. Step 12, fit the pegs on the ball joints into the holes in the hand and fix in place from the top of the hand using 3 kb 2x6mm screws.
Okay. Oh. So let's start with the middle one.
Bex Atlet says, how was everybody New Year? Just stayed up to watch the fireworks. That were it, really.
Well, yeah, I wasn't expecting. They did it quite nicely, I thought. I didn't expect them to do any fireworks at all.
No,
I knew they might have done. And my theory beforehand was that they'd probably do it in a secret location.
Yeah.
But they didn't. They did do them in London, didn't they?
But they were like Tower Bridge, the Shard, and stuff like that, weren't there? And I think they did it all hush hush, so there was no mass gatherings.
Yeah. So they obviously are not. The thing is, they had it in various locations because I'm guessing once they started going off the Thames, off that boat, I suppose then that would possibly give people opportunity to go out and watch it. So then, before they had that chance, they were going off the Tower Bridge. So, I think that they did it really well.
I think there were on some ships, weren't they? But they would have just brought them in secretly.
Yeah.
So Penny says, have to be honest, I've had no issues with my standard fingers. It's a bit of a hassle gluing the pin in, but once they're in, they are fine. Yeah, it was nice for them to do. Obviously, it wasn't as big and as spectacular as as it has been in the past, but it was a bit bittersweet, really, because it just took me back to last year, thinking you don't know what's going to come in that year.
Yeah.
Look what's going to happen.
What? That's the ball joints attached.
Okay, and that stage complete. Another finger has been attached to the left hand. 3 ball joints have been fitted to the base of the hand.
Lovely.
Okay, so 84, because we'll do 84 and 85, and that finishes off the arm.
Yeah.
We are construct the left thumb, assemble the thumb, and connect it to the hand, and attach a large ball joint to the wrist. Did you get the Model Mods ball joint for the hand, Horlicks?
Ah, I did. And then one broke. It completely shattered. And I'm still waiting.
Oh.
I'm still waiting. Well, she said I spoke to her. She hasn't forgotten about me, but she's got some more coming, but it's a different design and it's stronger.
Right.
So I'm guessing I can just fit what I need to fit.
Yeah. Well, I don't know.
And then change it again. I've got the other one in there. That was the mod, but the other one completely shattered. But yeah, because I can pull that back out. Not this one, because like this is a different ball joint. It's a lot sturdier. But I think the ones that we get supplied, they should all pop out quite easily, and then I should be able to change that.
Yeah, it's just them spring things though. That's the problem.
Well, they're springy, aren't they? So as long as I don't stretch them too much,
Yeah.
there's quite a lot of springy on them.
Right.
So I could just carefully work that off, and then yeah, we should be all right.
Okay.
Take extra care.
Yeah.
When I come to replace it.
Right. Okay. So, ready for a parts check.
So, while I do that, let me. I'm just gonna take a picture and nudge. And nudge to say that I am ready for it now. Well, my phone's dead, so that's out the window. So, parts check.
Right. So, part 1 is left wrist ball joint.
Right, so that is the one with the hole in, which is there.
Yeah. Part 2 is left wrist ball joint.
There we go.
Yeah. Part 3 is left thumb tip.
Okay, which is there.
Yeah. Okay, part 4 is left thumb part. Yeah. Next one is left. Part 5 is left thumb part times 2. That's that one, yeah. Part 6 is left thumb part.
Yeah.
Yep. The part 7 is finger joint pins. Part 8 is don't need. Part 9 we don't need. Part 10 we don't need. Part 11 we don't need. And then part 12 is KB 2x6mm screws. He hasn't said if there's one spare though. I mean, it's not saying it in this issue.
I think there probably will be, because I reckon one will go through the middle of the ball joint and then one will attach.
Well, you should have 3 lots of screws.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You should have KB 2x6mm screws. Oh, God, yeah, I had to work these ones out.
Right, so this one is the KB. I think, because the threads is like a machine thread on it. So that's KB to 6.
Yeah, basically you can check the ones and already spare ones.
Yeah.
No, it's not them. Sorry. 14 is KM. So I've actually got KMs out.
Right, so you got KMs on that one.
Which is... Oh, I don't think I've got any KMs. I must have.
You must have.
KM26.
Yeah. Horlicks, top right corner of your screw pot. KM 2x6.
Oh yeah. And I've just found a random in here as well.
Right. What I did, Horlicks, I identified the screws with what I had already, and I put them all in there, and then you just go to your screw pot when you need them, so you don't get them, mistake them, and try and work it out again.
Yeah.
So you should have KB 2x6mm, PB 2x6mm, and KM 2x6mm.
Okay, so this in here should be the KB and the PB.
Yes.
So that I think is a PB. Yeah, that's a PB 2.6 because of the head.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like a flushed head.
And then this one has got the countersunk head.
Oh, yeah, that's one.
And that one is that's the KB one. KB 2.6, which matches them. So yeah, we're all good.
Okay, right. So step 1 is place the finger parts in the order they are assembled as shown. 3.
Okay, so yes.
Yep. And then again, it's the model mods thing. So we won't be doing step 2, step 3, step 4, step 5. We apply again at step 6. How many of them brass bits have you got left?
5.
You'll have enough. You've got enough then now.
Okay, so screw through 2 washers.
Actually, at the very base of the thumb, I only did 1 washer, you might find.
Pardon?
I actually only did on my thumb by the first joint. I only did 1 washer.
Did you?
Yeah, because this pin is slightly longer compared to the others, rest of the fingers.
Oh, I see. I think I put 2. Oh God.
So if you put 2 on the other thumb, basically put 2 on this one.
I think I did. Yeah.
I think I did as well, but I'm not redoing it.
Oh, actually, I don't know if I put any on this one. I don't think I put any on there.
Okay, if you haven't put any on there, it's tight enough basically, so do the other the same.
I think I didn't put any on because but I think you're right, because it wasn't quite.
Bex Sacklet says, when's the next issue of Routemaster? That will be Wednesday with Penny's Pit Stop.
On Horlicks, we don't know at the moment.
Yeah.
Well, probably in a week's time, Horlicks.
Routemaster. Tomorrow, I think.
Thought he's down on the schedule.
Yeah.
You're doing Spitfire.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
No, it's not.
No, it's not.
Routemaster.
Right.
Yes, because the Spitfire, I'm still waiting for replacement issue 2, because unfortunately, I tested the motor and it didn't work. It got hot and started smoking. Okay, I've put one washer on there, like you suggested. It's a bit strange because the other one I haven't got any washers on at all. So,
well, I said if you hadn't done any washes, I'd have done the same.
I might go back and revisit that one and put one on because I think it would be a good idea. I don't know why I didn't do that. I must have had a logic to it, but
because the main finger and thumb joints is the same size pin, but then you've got the knuckle joints. They're longer, but some knuckle joint is in between.
Oh, too much.
Just think, Horlicks, you're the first one to do a live stream in 2021.
Oh, yeah.
You started it off the year.
Oh, golly.
But the first person to put a video out was Penny.
Yeah. Yeah, it was a good video, wasn't it?
Yeah. I got complained at. Like, where were you when I came in after midnight? I was like, I was watching Penny's New Year video.
I had a bit too much to drink and didn't know what was going on. I didn't even, I couldn't have probably worked out how to get in, to be honest. I didn't mean to. I was just eating and then the champagne came out and someone kept filling my glass up when I wasn't looking, and before I knew it, it was a bit wavy.
It's probably someone not didn't drink, think, oh, let's have everyone else sort of like happy sort of thing. And no one's not working tomorrow, so.
Mike Tedstone says, yes, it's been years since his last one.
Okay, we are on the last one.
If you remember, Horlicks, this was sort of a bit of a lockdown project, wasn't it?
Yeah.
You started it in the first lockdown we had.
Yeah.
I was doing it lunchtime, wasn't I?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I can't promise anything, but it might happen again. I've had a letter.
What, from your work?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Not sure yet. Nothing's changing yet, but they're warning me that maybe on furlough.
Right.
Okay. So,
right.
That's
so step 6 is apply a little super glue to the peg on the end of part 4. Fix the tip of the thumb in place on the peg.
Okay.
Yes, because that's how I met you, Horlicks, coming to help you.
Yeah. Well, yeah, because I first saw you when I was absent for a while.
Mm.
You went on Penny's show, didn't you? To help out.
Routemaster when Fleetwood was doing it.
Oh, yeah.
Fleetwood that got me, that started me in the Routemaster show, and
Yeah.
I made a joke on 104, and yeah.
Never look back.
Never looked back. No, I thought it ruined my YouTube career with that comment. Okay, so step 7 is take the two halves of the ball joint, 84.2 and 84.1, and a PB 2x6mm screw. It says it's got a pan head. Check how the parts fit together.
They go together like so. They fit into each other really nicely.
Yeah. And then step 8 is fit parts 2 and 1 together with a PB 2x6mm screw. Ensure it is tightened, fully tightened so that a ball is formed. I do have a little bit of an expert tip here. It says take some time to identify the screws correctly. The KM screws have a finer thread than the KB screws, which have a smaller thread to the PB screws. The PB screws are pan head screws. The KB and KM screws have a countersunk head.
Yeah. So I've selected the right one. That's in.
Yeah.
And that's yeah, really good.
Okay.
I just need to see if I've got any charge in my phone, because I just need to get a picture of this before I screw it on.
Well, send it to Chloe.
Yeah. Have we got any more chat we can do?
Just one. Penny's Pit Stop says, is it a panhead screw or a chamfered screw?
Oh, I've got no idea. I think it's a pan.
You see, what gets me, and I said this last time, issue 84, they're describing the difference between the screws.
Yeah.
Issue 84. Why couldn't they have done that in issue 1? Or issue 2?
Yeah, they could have given us a blown up image of like all the roughly screws. Right, okay, this type would be like roughly, or gives people some idea. Okay, that's a machine screw basically that would go into metal.
Yeah,
that's a self-tap one.
Saying that though, the R2D2, they didn't tell us even what the screws were.
No.
Mike Textone said, yes, it is a panhead. That was a very subtle joke. And Mike Textone said, it's a chamfered pan. I didn't get that. Oh dear. Never heard of that, to tell you the truth.
Well, I've just messaged Jo. She's seen it.
Yeah, because Chloe, Corey doesn't work there anymore. They're part of the company.
Yeah, that's right. He's so apparently what happened. Well, not apparently. What's happened is she was going to send me a replacement, which she had, but then she said if I could hold out a bit longer, she'd actually got some more coming, but a different design, and they're a lot stronger. So she was more than willing to send me the new version.
Right.
But it's just a case of waiting.
Yeah.
For these to be produced or something. But I mean, the last contact I had with her was 11th of November. So I haven't really been chasing.
Right.
Oh, like she's trying to get it made in metal.
Right. Okay.
I think because they are really strong. The first one I had no issues with. The second one just completely shattered as soon as I tried to plug it in. And I'm guessing it's such a hard material. It must have perhaps had an air bubble in it. That's the
Yeah,
only reason I can see it have done
failing. Yeah. Okay, so step 9 is take the hand assembly from issue 83 and the thumb assembly from steps 1 to 6. Identify the screw hole in the hand and the base of the thumb, which should be aligned, blue arrow, at the same time. A locating peg on the base of the thumb fits into a small hole in the hand, blue circles.
that. Yeah, so we've got a really small pin hole at the end, which is where that pin will go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Step 10, with the thumb positioned correctly, fix in place with a KM 2x6mm screw, countersunk head, fine thread for metal.
There we go, and that's in.
Okay, so step 11 is check the fit of the ball joint in the base of the hand.
Nope, wrong one. Sorry, I'm just going to tighten this up a bit because it's come loose. Okay, yeah, so that will go in. It matches the pattern.
Yeah. Now, if you're changing the ball joints, I wouldn't suggest you do step 12, Horlicks, but step 12 is apply a little super glue to the flat base of the ball assembly.
Yeah, no, it won't be doing that.
No. Okay, so step 13, fit the ball joint into the base of the hand, ensuring that the face with the screw is facing upwards. Use a KB 2x6mm screw, countersunk for plastic with wider thread to firmly fix the ball in place. Ensure that this is a secure joint. And Penny says, the joke being that certain self-confessed YouTube superstar referred to a pan head as a chamfered screw. Oh dear. And that is stage complete, Horlicks. The thumb has been attached to the left hand and a ball joint has been fixed in place.
Lovely.
And then the next leads us on to 85.
Right, 85, that's when you connect the spring. Do you want to leave it a week or so? Because that's when you push that other ball joint into the other half.
Right. Okay. Sorry. So we've got the. Is there 85? We join this up, yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, I don't really know what to suggest. I don't. What I could do. What do you suggest? Do you think we should stop here, or do you think I should do the next one?
It depends if you want to get the arm finished off, Horlicks. Really, or if you're wanting to revisit it later, we could do.
I'd say stop here, and at least it gives her a moment to get back to you. And if she's got some, get in post and hey, we'll get them by next Friday, sort of thing.
Okay.
It's entirely your model, Horlicks. It's up to you.
Yeah.
Right. I'm just in updates. Yeah, let's carry on. I think it's going to be a fairly long wait.
Okay, then.
Right, so I need to dig out 85. I mean, it might even be alright, to be honest. I could just live with it, the one that was supplied. Let's see. So it's not like I'm going to be playing with this all the time. You know, I'm not going to be playing with it. It's one of them things that you build, a bit like the bus. You're going to have a little play with it, and then it's going to be displayed to look at. You're not going to be flinging it around the room like a big action man.
No.
Well, some people might, but
Yes.
I think it's
I
too
reckon
fragile.
one or two people might do that. Yeah.
Like I said, I've got a place of mine in here, and then I'll probably take it down on Halloween to have in the window, and that's probably about it.
Oh, that's a really good idea. Yeah.
You know, have all the eyes lit up.
I won't tell my friend Dean that. He'll be making me take it up to Tonbridge every Halloween. I'll have to get a car seat in the back of the car on an Isofix. Actually, yeah, I could just have it propped up in the back of my car looking out the window. So when I stop at the traffic lights, it's going to give everyone a fright. I don't know if that's illegal or
not. I think I've seen a rule against it. Okay, so 85, we extend the lower left arm and connect it to the hand. Affix the left hand to the lower arm by constructing 3 arm shafts and 4 muscle springs.
Okay.
Okay, so part 1 is left leg joint section.
Now this, I remember from the other one, I think we had to glue this in, didn't we? And the other one came undone. Like the other one's loose already. So I'm going to have to put extra glue on this. But then, to be honest, this time I've got the brush on glue, so it might be a bit easier to apply than...
Right. Yeah. At the moment, I can tell you a secret. You don't do anything with that piece in this issue.
Right, okay. But yeah.
No. Okay. So part 2 is left hand muscle connector times 4.
Well, yeah, I remember these.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, part 3 is lower arm shaft times 3. Yeah. Part 4 is rubber washers times 3.
Yep.
And then part 5 is 4 PB 2 times 6mm screws, 1 spare.
PB 26. 1 spare. Yep.
Okay. Right, so step 1 is take one of the lower arm shafts, part 3, fit a rubber washer, part 4, onto the end of it, have a PB 2 times 6mm screw ready. And I think you can guess what step 2 is.
Yeah.
Okay. Step 2, fix a rubber washer, part 4 in place with a PB 2 times 6mm screw. Do not over tighten it. The washer should just be able to revolve.
Oh. Okay, I'm just trying it on both ways because, well, it actually wants to fit either way. Are they identical? I think they're identical.
Yeah, on some of them they do fit better than other ones. They just don't matter which way around it goes.
Yeah, this one fits on the same both ways, so I'm just going to whack the screw in. Okay.
Okay, and then step 3 is repeat to fit the remaining 2 rubber washers to the other 2 lower arm shafts.
Okay. Nope. Right, that'll go either way. Okey-doke.
Okay, right, now I'd advise you not to follow the following steps, Horlicks.
Right.
Okay, and the reason for that is there's an easier way to do the next following steps. So what I would do is step 11 and step 12, that's attach the hand by the ball joints into the arm.
Right.
Okay, then thread them spring washers through the hand.
Mm-hmm.
Then cut the muscle spring connectors off. Then put them onto the springs and then glue them down into place on the palm.
Yeah, because when you cut them off, you glue them onto the palm. Then you got to try and put the springs onto them.
Right.
Yeah.
Yes,
So-
I remember I'd struggled with that last time.
Yeah, so it's better to put the hand onto the ball joints, onto the arm, and then put the springs in, put them connectors in, and then glue them individually in.
Okay, we'll do that
Okay.
then.
I know it's a bit different from the magazine, but it does make your life so much easier.
Yeah, no, I'm happy with that. Okay, so
Would you agree with that, Adrian?
Yeah.
so we're doing step 11 first then, yeah?
Yeah, so put the things you've just done into the pistons on the left arm.
Hang on, don't you mean step 8 first?
Hang on. Yeah, step 8. Yeah. Yeah. So put them bits in.
That one's a bit loose. I might tighten one of these. That's better. Okay. Yeah.
Okay. Then step 9. Which you've done, yeah. Next, do step step 12.
Yes. Step 11 making where you're lying at the main big joint.
Yeah, step 11 and step 12.
So yeah, step 11 basically lining up the springs, aren't they?
Yes.
Right, that's him.
And then step 12, which is putting the rest of them on.
Right, hang on. Put the springs in first.
All right, sorry, yeah.
Put the
Thread
springs
the
in
string.
because you can see which order they go through.
Yeah.
It's more like getting tweezers out, trying to feed them through.
Yeah, I'm going to need tweezers. I can't pick that one up. There we go. There we go.
Yeah. Okay, then step 12, which is put all the other muscle bits on the ball joints.
Okay.
Okay, then step 13. So 13 is getting a cocktail stick. Well, actually, no, I'd cut them little locators off and sprue. Yeah, step 4, cut them, yeah.
Right. Okay, so I've got one bit off, and that's how small they are. Absolutely
Yeah.
tiny.
Yeah, because the instructions actually told us to glue those onto the palm, then glue the spring on. It depends your choice which way around you want to go. I found it easier to try and glue them onto the spring first, then glue them onto the palm.
I do remember struggling quite a bit when I did the last ones, thinking, "Oh my god, this is," because then you just end up with getting glue everywhere. It's bad enough.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay. So the step you next do is step 13, which is putting some glue on the end of a cocktail stick and then pushing them into them spring bits and then connecting one of them muscle locators onto it. But I'll do one by one.
Yeah. So I'm going to try and test fit. Let's see if any of these are stiff. Yeah, not too bad. Okay, so let's get some glue. Right, so actually I'm going to test fit this one. I'm going to do the hardest one first. So I'm going to put some glue on the cocktail stick, put it up the spring. And with any luck, the glue will act as like a lubricant for a moment,
Yeah.
like that.
Okay, and then just repeat it on the other 3 springs, because what that does if you're doing the other 3 next, it allows that first one, the glue, to dry and not come off.
Yeah.
It's tedious work, this, but it is nice to have, something quite fiddly in the Terminator to do.
Yeah. No, this is definitely good advice. This has gone a lot better than the first time I tried to do this. Because, yeah, trying to get these springs in when these are attached to the actual part.
Yeah. Nightmare.
Okay.
Okay, so we've been moving on to step 7, and that is now putting them in place on the palm. Basically, I put some glue on a cocktail stick, put them into place, and held them there, it in place for a bit, just while the glue goes off.
I've got a floppy thumb. I think that's why perhaps I didn't put the washer in. Okay, that's the first one in.
And then just work your way down with the other 3. It's a pain, but, it just works out better doing it this way than the other way.
Yeah.
Horlicks,
Oh,
you've
Horlicks.
crossed one. Yeah, you've crossed one.
okay. Well, I just spotted that. It's all right. It would have been a different custom build.
Yeah, but that would have
Yeah.
done your head. That would have done your head in there.
Good job. This glue takes forever to dry. Right.
Okay, and that is stage complete. The left hand has been connected to the arm with the spring muscles in place. Part 1 will be used in a future issue. And then in the next issue, we assemble the shoulder, which is wrong. Is it? Oh, no, it could be right, yeah. Affix the left arm to the body and collect the hip joint. Yeah, I collect a hip joint. Hey.
Right. So that's all in nicely.
There we go.
Right, do you want to do the next issue and then make it nice even number to start from?
No, I won't, because I haven't got many left here. So I'm going to need to save some for some more content.
Right, okay.
Okay.
That's the only reason. If I had loads left, then yes, you know what I'm like. I'm up for it, but I need to keep some back. So no, that's fine. We've done the arm. Oh, so yeah, there we go.
Fantastic. Okay. Right, so I'll do the schedule because I've got it open with me. So tomorrow evening, 8 o'clock, Horlicks again, and he's doing Routemaster issues 118 to 119. So that'll be fantastic.
He could have sounded a bit more enthusiastic.
Horlicks is doing 118 to 119. Yay!
Oh, we've got Horlicks again.
No, you're not live on Sunday.
No.
So Sunday is Build with Adrian, and he's doing his Spitfire issue 41 to 42. That's at 8 o'clock. Monday is Chris Davies' World, and he's doing Ecto 1 issue 3 and 6, stage 6. And then Tuesday is Build with Adrian, and he's doing the Camper Van stage 70 to 75. That's at 7:30. And then on Wednesday, which is Penny Day, at 2 o'clock. Is that right? It's saying 4 p.m. on this announcement sheet. It's normally 2 o'clock.
No, it's 2 o'clock.
Yeah, it's saying 4 p.m. on the announcement sheets. So at 2 o'clock is the Paint with Diamond show. That's with Yorkshire Crafter and Penny's Pit Stop on both their channels, and that's at 2 p.m. And then later on in the evening, we have the Partwork show with Penny again at 8 o'clock, and it is Routemaster issue 106 question mark. So the question mark could be she might do 106 and 107. And then Thursday is Horlicks.
Yes.
And he's doing Routemaster issue 120 to 121. That's at 8 p.m. on Thursday.
That is okay, I'm guessing, because no one's put anything on there for a Thursday yet.
That's fine, Horlicks.
That's
and
fine.
Then on Friday is Horlicks as well, and he is going to be doing Spitfire issue 5 to 6. That's if he's got his parts.
Yeah.
And that again is at 8 o'clock.
Yeah, so basically, as you know, I've fitted the motor. I'm waiting for a replacement motor. I think it should be here because I had a message to say that my next issue was here, but obviously I've got a different delivery address, work, and I'm not at work. So I don't want to do any more until I've got this motor resolved.
Right. Okay.
It just doesn't feel right, and then it burns up and starts smoking. So it's just a defective motor. That's all it is.
Yeah. So we've got a little bit of chat. P40F20 says, nice bit of building, Horlicks. And Penny's Pit Stop says, oh no, not more Horlicks, lol. P40F20 says, great show tonight, Dream Team. Penny says, agree at P40F20, nice building, nice and careful and precise and patient. And then in capital letters, P40F20 says, camper van. I think someone's pleased you're doing camper van, Adrian.
Yes.
Oh, one more.
Well, it could be delayed even more because of the borders being shut.
Yeah.
I had an email from D'Agostini saying that the X-Wing could now be delayed due to the borders being shut. So, but they're giving me a free gift as a sort of, sorry. So, Fleetwood J says, great build, Horlicks, smiley face. Yay.
Got 2 arms. Yeah.
At least you can always lend a hand, Horlicks, can't you now?
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. Somebody says, can you lend me a hand? You can just say, hang on a minute.
How long do you need it for?
Oh, dear.
Right then. What was I going to say? I was going to say some stuff. I just want to thank. I'm not going to say names because I don't know if they want names said or not. I haven't cleared it, but I had a gift come through from my Amazon wish list, and you know who it is. But I got this this lovely jar of sweets. Now, I didn't actually want it for the sweets, but I wanted it because I know Julie was talking about diamond painting, and she puts her spare drills in a thing, and I just like the jar. So I thought, yeah, if I get something like this, I can then fill it up. So that's so thank you very much for that. That came through.
I'm sure Penny'd have the sweets.
No, I'm going to eat them. I've eaten some. They're really good, actually, really good. But I didn't want it for the sweets, if that makes sense.
You wanted the jar, not the sweets.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I thought about putting my spare drills in, actually, got this champagne bottle. It's really pretty. So I've kept it. But what I want to do with this is stuff some lights in it.
Yeah.
But anyway, so thank you very much for that, and thank you for all the Christmas cards and stuff, and again, thanks for the gifts and everything. It means a lot, and yeah, that was it really. So until the next show tomorrow, we're going to do some more Routemaster, and that is only thanks to Adrian for lending me some issues, because for some reason, I didn't end up with issue 119 to 122 or something like that. And I thought I lost them, but I didn't lose them. I phoned them. They didn't send them to me because they didn't have any stock. So they're on the case. They're hopefully I'll get them soon. In the meantime, Adrian's lent me his copies so I can finish mine, and then as soon as I get mine, I'll send mine straight off to Adrian. So yeah, thank you for that. So yeah, if it wasn't for Adrian, there wouldn't be a show tomorrow. So because I won't skip forward, I like them in order. There's no point in me, going on to 23 and working. I probably could, but I just don't want to do that. So because of people that are following, they want us in order. Yeah. So, yeah. Anyway, thank you all very much. I'm going to let you all say your goodbyes, and then I shall run the end credit. So, let's in order. Adrian.
Thank you. Yes. Good build. I'm glad you're getting on with it.
Lovely, thank you. And then we've got Mark.
So it's a good night for me. Thanks everybody for watching. Thank you for everybody that's been in the chat. I'll probably see you tomorrow night on Horlicks' next live build.
Yes.
Which I'm looking forward to already. So goodbye from me.
Lovely, thank you. And see you all tomorrow. Take care.
Take care. Bye bye.